Hello, welcome to my side of the mountain. Today we will be working on the mini bean stitch. The mini bean stitch is found in most all of the designs of the Lemon Farmhouse Decor series, the kitchen towel topper, the mug rugs, placemats. But let's take a close look at the mini bean stitch. In the placemat, you can see several rows of the mini bean stitch. It has great texture. The stitches have a right and a left lean to them if you do them correctly. And I will show you how. I have a sample started. I am at the end of a row, a single crochet row, where I will be picking up the yellow to make the mini bean stitch. So here's the last single crochet. And I am going to drop the white yarn and cut it actually. I won't be able to carry it or pick it back up later, so I'm cutting this yarn. And now I'm going to be picking up the yellow to show you the mini bean stitch. Right. This stitch requires a multiple of 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1. All right, here we go. We have pulled up the yellow, tightened things down a little bit. I don't want things falling apart. Now the first mini bean stitch will be in the very first stitch. You insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook in that same stitch, pull up a loop. You will have 4 loops on the hook. Then yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1 to close that stitch. Now you will skip the next stitch and execute the same stitch, yarn over, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1. Let's do that again. Skip a stitch, insert hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 4 of those loops, chain 1 to close that stitch. Let's do that again. Let's get to the end of the row. It's important that when you get to the end of the row and you turn, you have to turn in order to get that right-left tilt. And the very last stitch will hold a mini bean stitch. So you close the stitch and then you chain 1 to turn. Now, it's important that you put your stitches in the large hole. Not the chain, but the large hole. Not the chain, large hole. Large hole, large hole, large hole. Not the chain. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Insert hook, yarn over, insert hook, pull through all 4, chain 1, the next stitch, insert hook in that large hole, yarn over, you have 4 loops on the hook, pull through, chain 1, there we go. Now let's continue down the rest of the row, remembering to hit that big hole, and the sequence is insert hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 4, and to chain 1. And look, we're starting to see that right-left lean, that right-left tilt. Now, if you had made those stitches in the chain 1 or under the chain 1, it would not look the same. It would not be a mini bean stitch. So make sure you do not hit that chain, but that you do hit, yes, don't hit that chain, do hit the large hole. All right, you got it? There you go, the large hole. And that's where we want the stitches. All right, large hole. It's very easy. Once you get started, you will get a rhythm to this and you will enjoy executing this stitch. I've made many designs with this stitch. The latest has been the Lemon Farmhouse series and kitchen decor. Okay, we're at the last stitch of the row. Right there is where we insert the hook. Insert the hook in that large hole right there. So insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through all 4 stitches, chain 1 to close, chain 1 to turn. All right. Now it's starting to look nice. Now remember, in the large hole. Close that stitch, large hole, make the mini bean, close the stitch, there we go, mini bean, close the stitch, mini bean, close the stitch, mini bean, close the stitch. All right, now that is looking so nice. Has a nice right, left tilt to those stitches. Such a nice texture. I love this stitch. I really do like to use this. It's easy and it's fun. And I used 2 strands when I used the stitch in the lemon basket for the Lemon Farmhouse table. And look how those stitches just pop out and look like little lemons. That's why I call it the lemon stitch. Now, the placemat only has 1 stitch, but it still has great texture. And I'm so happy to have had you on my side of the mountain. I hope you'll come again soon, and look for # Summer Celebration at Krissy's with a K. Bye.